Certainly not cut and dried. And positions 3 and 4 for the women's draw overall. Hong Kong, they're going to have to work very hard to keep their place with their new young squad.
Here we go then. We're lining up for our first look at the men in this 2019 Asia Rugby 7 Series. The Philippines, the Volcanoes, against the hosts, Korea. And what a way to start the men's side of the draw. This Philippines side, they've been together for quite a time now. Boheni, Tim Berry, Tommy Gilbert. Look at there, Rob Fogarty and some big names on the bench as well. Harry Morris, and they have really grown into the series, the Filipinos. They're no way underdogs here, you might say. The Koreans, well, they are investing heavily in their side in the build-up to the Olympic qualifiers. Jang Song-min in 3, he's a massive threat. You've got Kim Jong-min, Lee Jae-bok and co. And, well, they've got threats all across the park. Which team will get organised the first and find their form early will be critical here under the sun of Korea at Namdong Asiad Stadium. In front of their home crowd. A few roly-polies, Jed. Looking forward to this one.
Yeah, so am I. All eyes are forward on the Philippines since their success in Taipei. They've won their way up into the good finishes in the Asia Rugby 7 Series, the qualifier tournament. I think in Hong Kong in April of this year, they set hearts aflutter in their game against Hong Kong. So they've got the talent, they've certainly got the roster, they've got the coaching, and now they've got an opportunity to show how far they've come in 12 months, this Sevens team. I'm pretty excited for the Philippines. Asia Rugby stands to go forward a long way if the likes of Malaysia and the Philippines can get a move.
Referee Nori Hashimoto from Japan gets us underway here. And there could be fireworks early as Big Huang goes down on the ball there. Blistering pace out wide, the traditional the Koreans, and here we go straight up off the bat. Look at the gas here from Jang Jong-min. We know he can motor. He's been pulled down though by Rob Fogarty. Good chase by him. And we're straight into this encounter. Korea on the front foot as Kim gets it wide, and it's a sloppy handling by Jang Song-min, the big superstar in this lineup. A lot of these players are both 7s and 15s players. Look at the big man getting on the gas. Oh, and he makes mincemeat out of his opponent. Huang Hin-jo gets pulled down on a great covering tackle by Luke Smith. They go wide. Can they finish this off? The man who started it, it's Jang Jong-min, and what an explosive start. And how about Big Huang there, number 1? Goodness me, you don't want to see that running at you on a sevens field. 5 points to Korea. Wow.
Right, well, we're off and running, aren't we? Someone's fired the cannon, someone's lit the fuse, something has gone bang. Goodness me, the rev counter got going early there, didn't it? Dragged down well, my word. He can get it on the ground quickly, can't he? Number 7, Nick Robinson. He really can, motor. He's come out of nowhere and made that tackle.
The conversion is a beauty. Straight down the middle from Lee Jae-bok, that left foot of his. So a big 7-pointer as the local crowd can only be happy with that. Jang Song-min. They've got such devastating runners. They're natural athletes, these Koreans, and that has nearly gone to 10. Is it going to bounce over the 10? Yes, it has. Actually, referee puts his flag up, but Hashimoto says went out before it crossed the 10. So a shaky restart. Now the Volcanoes attempted. They finished 3rd on the series last year. Maybe surprising a few. Didn't surprise us. Here they come, and they go straight into contact through Tim Berry. Puts his knee in there. Charging down the far side. I think that's Tommy Gilbert. Let's see what this Korean defensive lineup's made of, and they counter-ruck nicely, and they've gone over that one, and here goes Kim Kwong-min, and he's found big Jang Song-min, and he's looking for support there. Maybe slowing in his old age, the big man. Lee Jai box on hand. He fires it to Kim Kwong Min, who made the first break. Try number 2 under the post, and this is pretty ruthless start from the Koreans.
Very ruthless.
Full of running. No one's dancing around side to side across the field. Both sides just cracking at the line. Beautiful stuff. South Korea, well, they finished 6th last year. They're usually in the top 3 and had an off season last year. Brought in a few new players. There's Jang Song Min and Lee Jai Bok. 2 of the 15 stars there. Goodness me. So Lee Jai Bok slots it down the middle. It's 14-0 here. Little Korean fans there.
That's the way, brother.
Yes, and Philippines finishing 3rd on the ladder last year, behind Hong Kong and Japan. Malaysia finishing 8th, and they're out. So the UAE are up this year. Great having them back in the tournament. Lee Jai Bok, this time, can he get it right? He's got it right. That's a man who's learnt from his lessons. Pops it onto the grass, and it'll be a Volcanoes line out here. 4 minutes gone in this first match of the men's draw.
Yes, the UAE will bring an interesting edge to things. I was talking to head coach Apollo Perolini last night. The Rocket Man still looking like he could step on there.
Here comes Kim Namut. Jang Jong Min. It's hard to find any weakness in this Korean side, to be honest. We know them very well. Here goes Kim Kwong Min. They're up to the 22. Here's Tim Boheni, a number 1. Big Hwan takes it across the field. Doesn't get the communication right with Kim Jong Min. They've allowed Philippines to get this, but again, the Koreans come in hard. They win a penalty. Hernandez goes quick. Can they catch the Korean defence out of sorts? No, they're just jogging around. Wait to see what's going on. Good bridging from Boheni. Straightening. And the pass a little bit backwards to Robertson. Hashimoto lets it go though. He's a bit lenient from the Japanese referee, but it's on the ground now. Towed ahead by Jang. Just needs a bounce here. 2 players to beat though. He's patient. Kim Kwong Min, Jang Song Min, and they brought him down. He's a hard man to tackle, we know that. Kim Kwong Min, he's so close to the line now. Good counter rucking there from Tommy Gilbert. Brilliant, bounces him off. And can they go coast to coast now? Can they find the gas men? Here's Rob Fogarty, he's got 1 to beat. He's out now and they've done the job here. Broken defensive line. And look at the physical state of this man. He's in great shape. He's going to walk it in to buy a bit of time, but they are the team trailing. Maybe just good thinking. Still a minute left, and down it goes with a minute remaining. So there's what they can do in return. They're not here just to make up the numbers, of course. They can attack as good as anyone in this comp.
Yeah, they've got some good specimens, there's no doubt about it. Fogarty, we saw him last year. Burst into the action. Just a wee step, plenty of pickup in there on the change-up.
Great balance.
Look behind the scenes, there's 1, 2, 3 Korean players all down on their knees trying to suck it in, so maybe they pushed the button a bit early, Korea, who knows.
Put that down to Tommy Gilbert's turnover there. Ferocious bit of counter rucking, piling in there, shifting a couple of big Korean men. This is going to go down to Jang Jong Min. And he sets off. He looks full of beans, doesn't he? That's a miss for everybody. Tommy Gilbert fires it inside. Could they pick up an equaliser here, right on halfway? They trail by just the 7. Nick Robertson looks up and he sees Jang in front. Jong actually. They could break out here, they do. It's Rodriguez. He's going under the posts. And well, hold the phones, everybody. It looked like the water gates were going to open there, the floodgates for the Koreans, but the Philippines strike back with 2 late tries. And Rodriguez sets it up for a 14-all draw at half time.
Well, let's check it out, the way they did it. Gilbert. There's the sky hook, they may call it. Look at that, great balance. Terrific stuff, and if anything, he got launched into third gear. That's the Ric Flair at the end, the big woo.
That's what you've got to do against Korea. Once they're a team, they're a confident side, and once they get a little bit of a lead up, you've got to rein them in, otherwise they'll run amok. And we know that when they get the pressure on them, the heads can sometimes go down. They start to doubt themselves. And that's what the Philippine Volcanoes have done. 14 all at half time. New coach, David Johnston, taken over from Frano Bodaka.
Been in the setup for a while now. There's Dave. Probably enjoyed his time working with Frano. I can imagine it would have been a pretty good learning experience, and certainly Frano Bodaka's dress code has remained in the side. Pretty much anti-shoes and no one in trousers. Well, a good challenge here in front of Korea in their home tournament. Been laid down by the Volcanoes. I know they're in a scrap now. We'll see what horses they've got to pull out of this the stable in the second half, Korea, because they might have to try and match the fitness of the Volcanoes. And I've got a sneaking suspicion the Volcanoes could be a little bit fitter.
Time will tell. Hashimoto-san gets the thumbs up from the Koreans. And the Volcanoes, 7 minutes left here. This, again, is a crucial match here. It's a Pool B match, Hong Kong and Chinese Taipei. The other side. And, well, that's interesting, isn't it? So, Korea, they again look to their speedster. It's Jang Jong-min. They rein him in this time. And now want to quickly put the heat back on the Volcanoes here. Here goes Huang. Love the way he gets low on those big contacts. He gets taken bit down by Gilbert. Swinging it wide is Lee, who's on an 8. Lee Jai Bok in 5 with a bit of footwork. Just causing a couple of the defenders to get on the back, on the heels. Lee again. Kim Guang-min in 4. Stops, steadies. There's a big gap there if he wants it. Closed quickly by Rodriguez. And that's a loose one, but Huang takes it on the bounce nicely for a big man. He's got some skills. He's isolated though. Gets away with it. And no, he doesn't. In the end, he got caught by himself there, and he's turned that over. Away comes Tim Berry. Can they be the first team to pick up a 7-pointer in this half? Nice pick up at the base there, and he's away. He's broken the line. Tommy Gilbert's going to go all the way. And how about that? A quick pick and a go, and his eyes up Rugby. He's going to go under the posts. And is that a dirty old slug on his lip for this event? Or is it just a shadow?
Well, could be a well-grown shadow, who knows? Look, he's made a tackle before this breakdown, Tommy Gilbert, and then he's picked up the ball in support. He's already had a pretty strong showing, hasn't he? Opening 10 minutes of the tournament. He's a bit of a gem. He really reminds me a bit of Mike Coverdale.
Is it the Mo?
Well, maybe not the Mo. Maybe not the Mo. I don't know what that reminds me of. Whatever it is, it's uncomfortable.
Well. Scoreboard says 19-14. Did he miss that conversion from straight in front? Surely not. Anyway, they're up by a try, and that's just what they needed straight into the second half. And they get the restart up. It's nice and high, and it's coming down. It's contestable, but good work going in the air there from Kim Jong-min. And they're off again, Big Huang, and he knocks it inside there to Park Wan-yong, and he's going to go all the way. He's chased by Fogarty, tries to keep him wide, grabs him by the collar, digs up a bit of a divot, and he goes in, he returns fire. And we're back at evens, 19 all from the restart. And good link up there from Huang. We've got a game on here.
Good strong chase in the end, and for anybody concerned, yes, he did replace the divot. Look at that. There's a reason to be running, my friend.
Don't look behind you. Okay, well, we've got a conversion over. That's good. It's 21-19.
K-pop bands it down.
That's right. Must be the halftime entertainment. There'll be a bit of a show on later. Korea sneak back in front. Tit for tat. 21-19. Lee Seong-bae gets us underway, and that's got snow on it here at the Namdong Stadium, and they've won it back. Nicely done. And they're nice and deep as the Philippines defensive line comes up. Lee Jai-bok gets it out early to Jang, knowing that he's got the footwork, he's got the gas, and bang, bang, he's off. And that's good work by the Koreans, putting their danger man in space, and that's what sevens is all about. Tim Berry can't make the tackle. There we go.
Gee whiz, some good heart and character being shown by the Korean side at the moment. They looked a bit dejected at halftime.
Second try for Jang. He got a bit of a knock there as Berry came over to congratulate him for scoring that try. On comes to Castro for Hernandez. So 2 quick tries to the Koreans, puts them back in front with a bit of a buffer. And he made that look very easy, more of a swerve than a step, wasn't it? That's a shocker. Advantage been played for the Volcanoes. Can they strike back now? They're trailing by 2 scores. Off to that foot goes Luke Smith. No one's falling for it. Tim Buheni, haven't seen much of him at all. Big forward, big tackler. Here he goes again, Buheni. He's off on his own, but he's got Nick Robertson with him. He throws a wild one, and surely that's out. Luckily for the Volcanoes, it was out because Kang Jin-hoo was going down the field for another one.
Speaking to Tim Buheni last night, over the rather meagre state of the fried chicken available at the buffet.
Was there any left after you'd been by there? Straight to the back to Lee. You got a breakout. Just let that one simmer. Park Wan-yong. 1.5 minutes remaining now. And that's gone forward, has it? No, there's a bit of a let off for the Koreans. Yu Chul-kyu takes it forward. Coach is really operating the bench here. Everyone's getting a run as Kim Jong-min takes it to ground. And they're coming onto the ball now, Park. It's very much down the guts, isn't it? Instead of going wide. So they're showing us they've got the hard stuff as well. Hu Chul-hyun reaches
great
out.
one. Great effort, the big slam dunk.
Great awareness, wasn't it? He knew he was going to make it, and that sealed the game for Korea here.
Well, given that it's fairly well known that Korea have put some big resources behind hosting the qualifying tournament here for the Olympics. And with Japan going in, look at that finish, that's outstanding. And that spot for the Olympics in Asia is up for grabs. And they are going to go for it, I think, Korea. It's pretty clear. But the one thing they would have learnt today against teams like the Philippines is she's not going to be easy. As they say in Auckland, no easy ponies.
Some of the crowd there just doing some analysis on this Korean performance here. And they'll be pleased. They've come back with 3 tries in the second half. They were under siege there by the Volcanoes at the end of the second half. And a bit of a klutzy restart there from Lee Seong Bay. Made a bit of a mess of that one, and on they come now through Luke Smith. Luke Smith gets the ball back again, takes some contact. They've got some players wide. Boheni's there waiting. He's got Nick Robertson with him. He shows, he goes. There's the try scorer, Fogarty, on hand. The Koreans all over that. Were they on their feet? Yes, they were, says Hashimoto. The hoot is gone. They hoof it out. No. Bad knowledge of rules by both me and the player, perhaps. So we've got to play the line out. It's 33-19. Good 14-point buffer there. Korea will go marching on. Do they want to go again? They're not worried about the points. They're going to knock it out this time. Hashimoto calls it to an end. We're underway here in the men's draw at Namdong Asiad Stadium. Korea, the hosts, have pulled off a big one, 33 points to 19. Korea with the 5 tries, Philippines with the 3. Could have been a lot closer, but in the end they pulled away, so the hosts will be happy to scrape through that first one. And they will steel themselves for a later matchup in the day with Chinese Taipei. And the Philippines will go on to play Hong Kong, which will be another intriguing battle